it's James and B's Knees. We're here at the JEGstead. We picked up 2 Nucs today. We're going to go ahead and install them. I know there's plenty of videos on this, but just kind of how we do it. These Nucs rode in the back seat in the air conditioning today, so they should be happy. We let them just kind of chill out for a second while we get our smoker going, that kind of thing. Just let them get a little break, and we'll go ahead and install these. Alright folks, our smoker's lit. I got all our stuff, our equipment together. We have some drawn comb, a few frames of that from last season, which is great. Maybe it'll give them a head start. We'll put some empty ones in there too, some foundation, just to see how quickly they can build it up, draw it out, and yeah, let's get started. Alright, we have our first Nuc stage. Brought it over in the netting, very helpful. And we'll probably wear gloves today just because we're not really sure the temperament of these bees yet. Alright, we'll get this netting off for these girls. See how many fly out. Yep, there's a couple. Alright. So the way I do Nucs is I just like to put everything exactly in the order that it's in right now. They've probably been under enough stress, so we'll just kind of keep things as they are and check on them in a week, and then we can start with a game plan. All right. See what we got. All right, first frame. Ooh, got some capped honey on there. Some more. All right, got some nectar in this one. A few more resources there. Sun's gonna make it a little hard to show. Getting towards the center now. Might start seeing some brood. Yep, some brood there. Some brood. Some brood there. Pretty healthy looking brood pattern. Nice heavy frame. It's got some nectar on it as well. Alright, let's see what we got. Oof. Some more brood. Some more nectar. They've been busy. All right, last one. Some more capped honey. Lots of resources. Haven't been looking that closely, but I haven't seen the queen quite yet. But okay. One thing about gloves. There we go. Put an empty frame in there. Another one that has a little bit of stuff on it for him. And one more. Alright, so this nuke's done. Got a bunch of stragglers here. What we're going to do, kind of tame them a little bit. And we'll just leave that by the entrance. We do have the entrance reducer down to the smallest size. It's a new home for them, so we don't want to give them a whole lot of area to defend right now. As my nuke just comes apart. And this top super, it's empty. We might use it for feeding, probably not right now, but it's there if we need it. One down. Let's see what we got here. This nuke is pretty packed. It looks fuller than the other one even. It felt heavier. Here. Everywhere in this one. Connector there. Joy of working with gloves. Okay. Ooh, lots of nickel. Nice braid pattern there. The frame of brood. Right, fifth and final frame. Looks like some brood just getting started on this one. Some nectar, see some larvae. So it's been a long day for these bees, so we're just gonna close this up, get out of here, let them do their thing. Pretty good population in this one. Again, we're just going to leave this by the door. Let them figure it out. Actually, I'm going to leave the super off this one. I should have done it on the other one too. I was playing with the idea of feeding, but I don't think I am. So we'll go pull that one off. All right, folks, so it's been several hours since the install of the Nucs. We actually came back and removed the Nuc boxes. They were completely empty, which kind of indicates they're figuring it out. You can kind of see them flying around, kind of casing the place, figuring it all out. So sorry about the angles on those two installs. They were not the greatest on the video. It was very, very sunny today. I could barely see the screen. But the basic principle is that when I install Nucs, I will take the frames out one by one and I'll place them in the high body in the exact order, configuration, orientation that it was in the Nuc. It kind of keeps things familiar for them. You think about it, you go pick up a Nuc, drive around, install it. They have a brand new home. That's a lot of stress for the bees. So it's good to just kind of keep things familiar for them, keep it uniform, keep it consistent. At least that's the way I do it in the beginning. In the next week or so, when we do our first inspection on these, we'll see how they're drawing up the comb, see if any interventions, see if any intervention is needed as far as checkerboarding or anything like that. But for right now, we're just gonna kind of make it as easy as possible for them. You can see that we took that super box off. My original intent was to, I use empty super boxes to basically hide top feeder. I was gonna feed, I'm not going to. Honestly, the weather's been pretty good. We are pretty much ramping up in our flow. I don't think it's needed. We'll check on, how they draw up comb, colony strength, all that good stuff. For right now, I don't think they need it, but if we need to intervene, we will. So that's kind of the story with that. We did come back and remove that. So now it's just the deep, the inner cover, outer cover, and we'll go check on the other one. And here's the other hive. As you can see, we removed the box from here as well. It was empty. They figured it out pretty quick. You can kind of see them over there by the entrance. So again, we'll check on these two hives in about a week, see where we're at. Until then, be blessed. Be a blessing to others.